Today, I'm going to demonstrate our product. Before I go there, I'll just give you some brief introduction of our product. So we are developing our product for small and medium scale industries where we are making the distribution easy, and it will also, our software will also work for the retailer, for wholesaler and distributor as well. So we are making a web-based solution as well as mobile-based solution. So basically, how our system works is like they can easily track the employees and the employee. They can add their employee. They can add a retailer. They can add the product. They can manage the product. They can make the inventory, everything. So if you see on my system, I don't want to go through the subscription and login, the user creation and all those things will take time. So I already added some of the users. If you see the Sreya Nayak is the super admin, which is basically the owner of the organization. He added Soeb as an admin, and which can be as like a distributor, and he traveled to 100 miles away from his original location to deliver the goods to the to Soeb or the Monica or some different retailers. So if you see there we have a different employees added, admin and some of the retailers. So basically these are retailers, is the business partners where they are doing they are ordering the goods, they are taking the credit. So while they are doing, they are maintaining the credit balance, credit limit. So all those things are maintained through our system also. So it will generate the ledger reports in their entire ledger transaction. You see some credit limit, some credit limit balance, everything is available here. So if you see there are, we do have some of the QR codes available where you can easily map the users added to your organization. Let's say you are dealing with a retailer, you can choose any of the QR code, okay, any of the QR code, and fill the data, and it's like a pre-generated accounts. Basically we are providing a card, set of cards to the organization, and it will be pre-available, so they can directly scan and fill the data, and it will be mapped. So that card they can permanently give to that user, so that in future whenever they go, they can easily scan and use it. So this is the purpose of pre-generated accounts available for the organization. So so I will. Okay, so as I discussed, like Soil is traveling east 100 mile highway from his current organization location to deliver the goods to the retailer. Let's say Monica. Okay, so what exactly he do? Who he will travel to east coast, 100 mile away, and whatever the order, pre-order or on spot delivery, so they can do. So at the time of doing that, they can generate the bill. Okay, so to generate the bill, for that he need to, in India basically they are looking for 2 or 3 types of bill. One is GST, another is non-GST, another is non-taxable. So currently, let's say I'm making the GST bill. So this is a B2B, and this is for the Monica. Okay, I'm just searching the Monica. Okay, so you can see the Monica. If you see the Monica details are, so this showing 2E00A, that's the ID also. This QR code was available to her, so we can easily scan and do it. It's showing all GST detail and everything of Monica. This is a Monica Private Limited. Her name, the person is maintaining is Monica Nai. Okay, now I can search the product. I can search or scan the product from the product list. If you see, I do have some of the products. I can scan it. Okay, so let me find a QR code for that. Okay, and so that you can easily see the uh, product scanning, and also you can search manually and do it. So if you see this icon, this floating button, this floating button is behave like a scanner. So if you see, you can also scan it. Let me remove this one. Okay, so yeah, I just scanned this product code and it's showing the I can show you again if you want to see. So if this is scan is going on, this is a product barcode or QR code. It will fetch from the and it will search the product. And if you see there's a two products is showing having the same name, it is showing because this is a two different price of the basically they have a two different batch. One is of sell price is 11,000. One is sell price of 10,000 is the best price is set. Okay, so let's say I just want to sell it for this 10,000 amount price. So if we choose that, this is the amount that is coming here, and is a 10,000 is a 12% GST and 11,210. If let's say I just want to apply some discount. Okay, so I just want to apply some discount in percentage. Okay, I just apply discount of 10 percentage. Okay, I'm just trying to give the discount to that percent. Okay, I apply 10% discount, so it is already calculated with the 10,000 is 1,000 rupees as the discount, and it's all calculated. GST, CGST, and SGST's total value will be calculated 1,080 rupees. Okay, so that's discount is done, and this total value will be coming as a 10,089. And now let's say I just want to search another product. I can search as a, let's say, another product. I just want to search it. Let me open the GST and the QR code of it. Okay, so now let's say I have this and I just scan it. Okay, so this is the another product I'm just adding to the list. Okay, if you see, this is, I don't want to apply any discount or anything. I can go ahead and this is auto calculated. The value will be 15,994 rupees. Okay, so let's say I just want to apply. Okay, if I don't want to apply the discount. Okay, I can go ahead and check out. So basically remember that Soy is 100 miles away from his original location. He's generating bill from his mobile application devices, and this bill whatever he generated is, it will be immediately, if you see, I can show you the account transaction. This is the billing account transaction. Here there will be no, if you see, this is total number, the GST number was 13. If you see, total number of GST was generated as 13. Okay, now I just go ahead, I can go ahead and generate the bill. If you see my mobile devices, it is showing 15,994 rupees, which is across the credit limit of Monica. So basically Monica has already been just a kind of 1,000 rupees as a, that's already being there. She already occupied her limit. So that's why it is forcing Monica to pay her credit balance, whatever is the amount of the bill was generated. It is showing like she was having previously 1,000 rupees as a credit, and current bill is 15,994. Total billed amount is 16,994. Her credit limit is just 1,000 rupees. That's why what is the difference is that that is asking that this is the amount she need to pay. So if you see, this is the invoice number was generated as a 14. You see, it is live data will be getting updated here. See, if this showing as a pending, the bill was got generated. Okay, still now it's not paid. If you see, these other items are already being paid, these are unpaid and carried forward. Okay, these are some are paid, these are different color code. Okay, so I just till now user is getting, the user is not paid. Okay, so I'm just trying to pay it. Okay, now I just go ahead and record the payment. So I can pay through the cash or check. You can record it on online there. So let's say I have a cash payment. I just record a cash payment. Okay, if you see, payment was successful. Okay, and bill was got generated. Okay, so this is the value. If you see, total amount, and it shows how much is the payment was made. It's immediately it will immediately dispatch a SMS and push notification to the retailer as well as to the business owner. Currently this SMS and push notification is under progress. It's not integrated, so that's why we want to refresh it. If you see, the amount was, it was showing as pending, right? And now I just want to refresh it. I refresh it. You see, this is already being paid. The amount is already being paid, and this is the amount is showing in that. So now the Soev is on 100 mile away, right? He just want to, he generate the bill and he want to share the invoice to. So I have a printer integrated over here and on my mobile devices. This is a Bluetooth printer, thermal printer. I integrated already, mapped it to our application. So if I have this button, if I click it, then it will generate the invoice. So this is a basically 58 mm printer, it will generate. If you can heard the sound of the printer, it is like keep on printing. You can see the printer is also successful. Okay, so I can just generate this bill and give it to Monica as the retailer. Okay, so the same things it was being done, and you can also immediately on that time of same on the real time. So Shreya also got that it is already generated. Invoice number 14 was generated at the time of 12:03 and 19 for November 14. Okay, this bill was generated, and this is the QR code for that. Okay, and similar way they can maintain the okay, I'll show you the inventory was maintained. So these are the inventory which is also being shared by the mobile by this is same inventory was accessed by the Soev. This is inventory is of Sreya Enterprises, and because Soev is working on that organization, he can also able to access that inventory. Okay, so if you see, you can see this inventory. It shows the warehouse detail and everything, all the detail with different badge, different price, all things will be maintained over here. If you can see it. Okay, and also they have the we have the purchase order. They can easily see their purchase order. If you see that, okay, in inventory, I'll show you another things which have we have one green different color code, which is one is for green color is for available, yellow color it means it's in transit, and its red color is for out of stock. If you see, these are the different red colors code available for each product. This means it's completely in transit state, so by quantity is in transit. Is not in transit means it's already in the stock, but it's not approved by the admin or the super admin to which is like a which is sell price was not being set to for selling. Okay, so it will not allow them to sell it. So these are the product available in their stock, and these are price are already set for the selling. They can also set this already 5 quantities available for sale, 12 quantities in transit. So similar way, there's a transit, in transit, and the available was shown. So if you see our other features in our mobile devices, I'll show you the different color code available. Okay, so this is the purchase order. You can generate your purchase order. You can see your invoice. So these are the different color code where you can generate a purchase order to a supplier, which are the red color means it's in open state. These are the purchase which is in open state, and these are the yellow color are the purchase order which are in partially delivered, not the fully delivered state. These are the items. These are already fully delivered. It each has their own product or purchase order ID. This all details are being showing here. Okay, the taxable, non-taxable, those items are showing over there. You can have, you can maintain also supplier, and show you the supplier also. Okay, and the supplier, it shows like this. You can upload the picture. There some are having the picture, some are not, don't have it. So these are the, and we have another concept as a pending to approval. So pending to approval, what exactly it does, once the items received by received on our store in inventory, it need to be set a price for to sell it. That has to be done by their authorized person, or either by a admin or by a super admin, whoever is authorized person. They just want to set the price for selling. Until then it will be not available for sale. That's why you can see the in transit state. So that's why if you see this, you need to set the price, profit loss percentage. And if you see the percentage, you can mention was a 5%, 10%, whatever percentage is. If you see the packed price is 5,000, the item cost is 5,000, and you set 5% profit you want. Okay, let's say I want 10% profit. Okay, it calculates everything. Okay, so this shows auto calculate what is the GST value on top of it, what is the cess value, and what should be the sell price. This is the sell price for the items. It will be inclusive of tax. Okay, let's say I just want to set. If you see, this product code is DT400, right? And this is the 5 quantities available for in transit state. Let me save it. Okay, so I just approved it, right? I just approved, and if you see, I just want to refresh it. This item, it was showing, see, it was showing 520 was in transit. Now if you have to refresh, it is like 5 after I approved, it is showing and in available state. Okay, so these are the things, these are the process they to approve the product. And if you see also, our system also indicate if any products are about to expire, they can also, it will be notified to them. And these are the list of, let's say these are the products which has 12 days, and another one product was already there, it was removed because it's already being approved and it is already being sold. Okay, so that's why it, otherwise it was showing 10 days left. Now if you say TT 1500, TT 400 and TT 1500, these are the 12 days and 17 days left for the for expiry. These are the items it's received and it is about to expire, so it notify you to take any action to sell it, those items, those are which are about to expire. Okay, if you see in our dashboard also, it shows you what are the best product for those for year to date. What is the percentage? Who is the best distributor? Who is the best distributor who generate more bills for you, and who is the best retailer? Who has, what is the percentage of it? So all data it will be shown here, and you can also see the more reports about the sales. If you see, it generates your sales ledger. This is for today's transaction. You can see enter each and every transaction of it is by transaction wise, by HSN code, by invoice, everything it will show over here. And you can also print it. You can also see the different types of filters. It is a year to date, what is the transaction was made. You can see different product, different transaction, all the how much GST paid, how much is the, what is the GST percentage, what is the HSN code, each value it's showing it over here. And if you see, you can download or export to Excel. If you see download, you can generate the PDF format so that you can print it and you can check all the data. What are the GST value, what is the GST value, how much tax, how much round off, everything was maintained over here. Okay, so uh, similar way, like your sales ledger is, you can generate your purchase ledger, you can generate your retailer ledger, particular retailer you can filter out and you can find the ledger of it. And also you can generate the GST report. GST report is basically the GST Canada Indian taxation system. They generate the, they are working on the GST report. So they have a three types of reports: GST R1, GST R2 and GST 3B. R1 is for the sales, R2 is for the purchase, and 3B is for the purchase and sales data and how much it will final data, final amount need to be paid. And these are the, you can also generate through XML, generate Excel sheets, and you can upload to that web portal of a government GST site. So I can show you the how we can generate the GST R1. Let's say I just want to generate the last month report of let's say October. Okay, I just choose from October 1st to, let's say, till date. Okay, so whatever the transaction is done, GST R1 is for sales. Okay, what are the sales were made? So the sales, it was made for a B2B or B2C or a B2C. It has B2CL, B2CS according to the different standards of which is defined by the government, and it is in line with compliance with the GST of Indian government system, Indian GST system. Okay, so you can also export it to the Excel. Okay, that I'll show you the details. I'm also trying to generate GST R2. You see, you can also choose your date. Let's say the same last month, from last month to till date. Okay, so I just generated. So similar, this is for the purchase. GST R2 is basically for GST R2 is basically for purchase. This is also the GST format of Indian GST standard. So this is the way you can also export it to the Excel sheet. Let me export it. It got downloaded. Okay, so another thing is that let me download the GST R3. So while you are, the GST R3 is basically for the your sales and purchase data. According to that, how much the final calculation will be done, how much is you need to pay to the government, or how much you will get it from the government. So those information will be there. So while you are generating, it will so ask you for the reverse charge. If is the any reverse charge applicable, you can mention that. If any ineligible items, if any ineligible value is applicable, then you can mention. If nothing is there, you can skip it. Let's say I just go ahead and skip it. Okay, so it generates the 3B. This is also the in compliance with the Indian GST system. It generates this data. And this is the 6 payment. If you table this table 6.1, this is a payment of tax, how much you need to pay to the government according to the your sales and how much is available on your purchase. Okay, so these are all calculation will be done and how much in the end you need to pay. So these are the calculation is done, and this is the you can generate, and you can also export to the Excel, and you can these are the Excel data you need to upload it to the government portal. I'll show you that how the Excel of this is for the GST 3B is compliance with the Indian GST standard. Okay, and this is the GST R2. Okay, this is R2 is for basically for the purchase. What are the supplier and what are the GST number? There is invoice number, price, and everything was mentioned. This is also format of GST of Indian GST standard, and this is the R1. R1 is basically it have a multiple seats, B2, B2B, B2C, B2CL, B2CS, like a lot of things. So this is all for the Indian GST standard for of sales. Okay, this is generated, and you can directly upload this text data to the government sites. Okay, so to cover each and everything to demonstrate, and also in billing we have different like credit, credit note, debit note, delivery challan, all those things where we are also giving the provision to generate. You can also make payment for a particular retailer, and you can record it, and if it's not done at the time of transaction and at the time of cleared billing. Okay, so you have pending to approval inventory, you can have a purchase order, a purchase invoice, you have product management, service management, you have warehouse management. If you are maintaining your warehouse also, you can add your warehouse, your rack, your inventory. When you are adding the product, you can update it. These are all optional. If you don't know how to do it, you can also avoid it. Okay, so these are the things, these are the suppliers. So basically these are the this is the demo about our product. You can see your organization detail, your personal information, your organization information here, and also in the you can upload your documents, whatever the documents are required, and you can see your pro card, how the card it looks like, the membership card. These are the membership card I was talking about, which we deliver to the organization at the time of these are pre-generated account where they can easily give it to the retailer or the employee, whoever they are mapping those accounts. Okay, so these are the same things I can show you on our mobile devices how it looks. Okay, so this is how your account looks like. Your so Roy and your email ID, verified. If not verified, you can verify where it will trigger an email to your or detail to your email ID, register email ID. This is your organization detail. Okay, what is your GST and everything, all your address. You can have a return policy. All those things will be maintained on your on our software. So everything in one place for a end-to-end solution. You can do it. Okay, so that's all for today's demo. So thank you for watching our video. Thank you so much.